This is 2018 high school prospect Mike Eusebio short game review. We are going to play the video in fast motion, then we're going to rewind it and break it down. In that video, we noticed that he drops his right arm when he throws the ball. We're going to see if he makes the adjustment on the second pitch. Much better on the second throw. What we're looking for right now, we have him pausing in between each pitch. The reason why we have him pausing in the third phase of the pitching motion is so he can get his balance down and work on his downward motion. Now what we're going to do is we're going to rewind it all the way, and we're going to try to break it down to where we see any inconsistencies in his pitching motion. Okay, so now we're right back to the beginning. So now we're going to kind of zoom in a little bit. We're going to look at the way he is set up and moving it forward to see if all his angles are aligned. So if I take this and start scrolling forward, we start noticing how Marcus comes to a set point, which is what we call his starting point, which is 1. We're going to move forward and we're going to look for a few things. In this area, what we're looking for are straight lines. Obviously, if you see the cones, we notice that he's in a straight line. His first step is to the side, and his landing foot has found a straight angle. If you look at his toes, they're straight with the cone. So if we look and we draw a line, we have a straight line right there. So now we're going to see if his back is aligned and his body is aligned. So now when we get to this point, boom, now his back, everything is aligned, his back, and his body's all aligned. So now we also have kind of a 4, kind of upside down 4 that we're looking for. Now the next part is he going to land on the yellow line, or is he going to be off the yellow line? If he's on the yellow line, that means he's straight. But his body should not move off the primary line to the right. As he starts to come down, his body's still in that box. Front foot lands in that box. His elbow, if you notice, it's at the access point of the crossbar. Now we have this angle where we notice where the ball is. So we're going to notice as he starts to throw this ball where his body is and his arm angle is. And we notice that the ball's let go, but you notice how it's still on that spot. As it's starting to come, it travels and it covers the zone. He lands and he's there. Now, the trick is he going to be in the same spot the next time around? So let's see if we speed it up a little bit and we keep those lines in the same spot. Is he going to be there? I think this was the camera. Let's clear that and let's set it up again. Let's take a look here. Okay, front foot landed. Let's create that straight line. Leg is up. Have an angle here. Angle there. Angle there. Starts to come down, lands on the line. Elbow and arm. Boom. Hits his spot. If you notice anything, we're going to notice how his head stood in that zone. So if I rewind it a little bit, when we're going to take his head is in there, his eyes are still there, right on the target. So if he was looking through a scope of a rifle, that's exactly what he would be looking at. So now if we bring this back and we rewind it and watch that last version in slow motion, this is what it'll look like. So that's what we're looking for in overall athletes.